Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Darrell Brooks saga. I'm Jester, and today we're gonna continue with the second day. I think this is gonna be the last of the second day video, so we're gonna power right through the last bit of it. So right now, I'm gonna start with him with the all the objections that he made with before. Remember, he was crying and stuff. Now we're gonna see a little bit more of that. Um, Also, I just want to say quick thank you guys for watching. The subscriber special is gonna come later today. I hope you like them. You like it? It's gonna be a good one, I think. But let's go right into the video.
What did was
Mr. Brooks,
violated?
I'm not going to address that right now. Um,
He doesn't
I
understand what
think
was
this will be a
violated.
good time to take our afternoon break. All rise for the jurors, please.
I don't know where he went.
There was one particular request I do want to take up by Mr. Brooks, and that is at 1:11 p.m. he sent a note to the court indicating, "I'm very emotional right now. Can I go to the other court?"
I'm sorry.
I responded to that at 1:20 p.m. and I said the court will address this at the next break. Clerk advised to provide a copy of this response to the parties forthwith. Are you asking to go to the other courtroom?
We went back on the record. I was very emotional at that time.
You were crying.
Still very emotional, but I'm attempting as best I can to hold it together.
He didn't answer. Answer the
Okay.
question, yes or no.
Does lead me to, since we are addressing certain things outside the,
Well, I'm addressing this first, sir. Are you making a request to go to the other
I'm not
courtroom?
making any requests at this time. Like I just stated, I'm trying my best to hold everything together, considering how this day has been. I can't expect anybody else to know what's inside my head, to know what I'm going through right now. But
Why is he being so snippy with the judge? He just asked a yes or no question and you didn't answer that. Now you're mad because she's asking it again?
yeah, we'll just leave that there.
All right, thank you. At some point, sir, after I admitted Exhibit 6, you raised an objection. I told you I would allow you to raise that outside the presence of the jury. Now is your opportunity to do that.
And which one would you be referring to?
I made several.
Or the
audio.
video?
We've seen multiple videos, but yes, Exhibit 6 is a video, sir.
I think it's very clear what I was referring to in that video. The interview portion of the officer with the three individuals has language in it that you made a ruling about, pertaining to a whole different entire,
Which part of the video, sir?
the interview part. I'm gonna say it again, as I've already said it clearly enough. The interview part between the officer and the three individuals.
Something that Darrell Brooks needs to understand is that if someone is asking a question again, it means that they didn't get what they were searching for in that answer. Or they didn't understand it, so...
And what specifically are you referring
You can
to?
ask
What
the same
statement,
question
sir?
100
I need
times,
some
but
Do you
specificity
need it
to
played?
that.
Do you need it played?
Mr. Brooks, you're the one making the objection. Please make your offer of proof so I can rule on it.
The offer of proof is that there's language said by Erica Patterson in that interview that can be audible, referring to another situation in another county. You made a ruling on that would not be admitted into evidence. So at the very least, that portion of the video that you've already admitted into evidence should be removed, or the whole video should be struck and removed from the record.
See how easy that was?
And
Just
I'm
answering
saying
the
that because
question.
of the ruling that you made, the judicial determination that you made, Your Honor.
Let me turn to the state. Attorney Opper, I don't specifically recall. If I need to review it on a break, maybe I will, but do you have any idea what this is referring to?
I do not, Your Honor. I did not hear anything in that recording that would violate your previous orders.
I object to that. It's
Of course.
very clear if the video was played that you can hear language said in that portion of the video that you clearly ruled on.
I'll review it at a later point in time. The state will need to just file that clip on a flash drive so I can review that in chambers. In addition to the audio from the squad, you can hear the radio, so I will need to review it again. Mr. Brooks, I'd appreciate if you not roll your eyes at me. There was a lot going on in that video.
Every time.
I'm gonna take the time, not now during the trial, but on a break when I can look at it in chambers and keep a careful ear out for what you said, and then I'll come back and make my ruling.
Yeah. That's
So
fair.
that's giving deference to your request.
You're winning, dude. Shut up.
So I don't think it warrants you rolling your eyes at me.
I wasn't rolling my eyes to you about
So
that. and
with
I-
that,
About
we're
that.
on recess, 15 minutes, everyone. The court's stepping.
Your Honor.
I don't agree to a estoppel. That's what he's
Mr.
saying.
Brooks, you have incredible hearing because you are right. At approximately 2:58 to 2:59 in that video, I can hear Erica Patterson saying that I get into an argument or I argue with my baby daddy all the time and he previously ran over my foot. So I'm going to take the request under advisement. At this point, I'm inclined to strike this exhibit from the state's case. I'm going to give the parties over the weekend to file any written requests regarding it or further authority, and I'll address it first thing Monday morning. So thank you for bringing that to my attention.
I'm not interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
Did you make a ruling on the filing for the demand of verified statement of particulars by affidavit?
Mr. Brooks, I'm...
You're pushing your luck, dude. This is the first time that you win in something. This is the first time that you beat over the state. Just enjoy it and leave it alone. You're pushing it.
not going to address that.
It's the only
It is
one
an
that I think you're
argument
gonna
that's
have.
Without merit, I'm summarily denying it yet again. We're gonna bring the jury back out, okay? We're gonna continue with testimony. Does the state have the next witness available?
We do, Your Honor.
Your objection is noted for the record. We're continuing, Mr. Brooks. Thank you.
I'm aware of that, Your Honor. I was just trying to make sure I didn't interrupt you while you were saying something.
Ah,
So
State's next witness, please.
will you be proving the subject matter?
We need the jury, Your Honor.
Oh, we do. Oh, sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. Let's bring the
it's
jury
Darrell
out.
Brooks. She makes her make mistakes.
Tenant's motion to dismiss this case for lack of personal and
No,
subject matter jurisdiction.
no, denied. Enough.
And I'd like to state that for the record.
Your statement is noted.
See, Darrell Brooks is such a loser that even when he wins, he still loses. But because he claims that he doesn't hear well, and now he heard something that no one else in the courtroom heard, so he lost as well. I mean, yeah, I'm saying that he won, but he lost a lot more than he won.
You have not proven subject matter jurisdiction yet, Your Honor. Are you making the judicial
And I
determination?
direct your attention to the Barnaby decision, Mr. Brooks.
There's lawful law
Is
for
that
you.
a judicial determination?
He doesn't know what that means.
The record should reflect then that I got no answer.
Yeah, doesn't need one.
Directing your attention to the date of November 21, 2021. Were you on duty that day, sir?
Yes, I was.
In what capacity?
Well, my rank was detective, but I was assigned to the Christmas parade as traffic control,
Okay. Just helping out?
just helping out.
All right.
My position was on White Rock Avenue and East Main Street.
How many units were impacted directly by the conduct of Mr. Darrell Brooks?
There was 8 units that all had people that were injured during the parade.
Just to be clear, sir, well, if we could please put up Exhibit 1. Maybe it's the easiest way to ask my
All right,
question.
so we're now on the proper.
Exhibit 1 will be published.
What happened at the parade part of the?
Quickly like to object to being called that name. I do not recognize the name.
He doesn't recognize that name.
Your objection is noted, it's overruled.
Do you believe this clip that we're about to show the jury will be a truthful and accurate representation of the parade units as they entered the parade route?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
That's not hearsay.
Yes, I do believe that they do.
Okay. Move to admit number 10 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
For the record, how long is exhibit 10?
It is 3 minutes and 31 seconds, Your Honor.
Any position by
I
Mr.
object.
I
Brooks?
object.
I object with the grounds.
She established the grounds already.
Your objection is noted, it's overruled.
What are the grounds?
Permission, the exhibit 10 is received, permission to publish is granted.
What are the grounds, Your Honor?
Mr. Brooks, your objection is noted, it's overruled.
Those are the
I'll
grounds.
answer this, I believe the evidence is relevant to the charges in this case.
It's evidence.
Did the Catholic community of Waukesha, did the participants for that group wear any specific clothing or uniforms, to your knowledge?
No, they do not.
The objection is noted, it's overruled, then the answer may
Foundation.
stand.
I don't like seeing this.
And now it's about the 24-second mark. What's the next unit coming into the screen?
The dancing grannies?
Okay?
Oh.
And they had a banner?
Correct.
Okay.
I
And
hate
the
those.
woman on the left-hand side of the screen is Virginia Sorensen.
On the left-hand side of the screen, or the left-hand side of the street.
Objection. That was not the question asked, who the person was.
Do you know about how many people are involved with this unit?
Objection irrelevant.
Overruled, you may answer.
I would estimate about 35 girls, younger age, varying.
Okay.
The extreme dance squad.
All right, that's the end of that clip. I'd like to show you another clip that's been marked as State's Exhibit number 11 so that we can continue with the parade units, please. We'll preview it for you, sir.
Objection, what is the relevancy?
It's the context, my guy.
Your objection is noted, it is overruled. And you may question the witness regarding the exhibit. I would note for Mr. Brooks that in addition to being relevant to the charges, it also goes to background and context.
Yeah. I'm not a lawyer, and I figured that out just watching this video before she even said it.
Background to the event.
That's how it's relevant.
Events that led up to
Stop
Like
explaining
detail.
all
it
of
to
the
him.
charges.
Stop
The
it.
reason for why we're here.
Detailed background.
It's regarding the parade, sir.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but okay. Don't understand.
Your statement's noted for the record.
You have seen State's Exhibit number 11 before, correct?
Yes, I have.
Do you believe it's a
Hold
true?
on, there's been an objection. Are you objecting to the question?
Objecting to, is that the same video? I don't see the same person that was directly in the camera view when it was sideways. It looks like a totally different video.
Sir, it's not been admitted yet. The state's laying a foundation for that. And I'm gonna let them continue questioning.
This is when it
You have
starts to
seen
get
State's
painful.
Exhibit number 11 before, correct?
Yes, I have.
And you believe it's a true and accurate representation of the events of November 21, 2021?
Objection.
Yeah.
It's over, your objection is noted, it's overruled.
Permission to publish, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, any position on the admission of Exhibit
Yes,
11?
I definitely object. This is not the same video that was just attempted to be shown. This is a totally different video.
Mr. Brooks, your objection is noted. There wasn't much testimony about whatever that prior exhibit was, and I'm going off of his testimony about seeing this particular video clip. There's the still image in front of him that he identified he previously reviewed, and it's accurate, true and accurate. So based on that, your objection's noted, but it is overruled. I'll receive Exhibit 11. Permission to publish is granted.
Just trying to delay
The
stuff.
last video then that didn't.
The last video wasn't admitted, sir. There were technical issues, they moved on.
Even when
We
he's
will continue, go ahead.
Were some of the players wearing their baseball jerseys?
Yes, they were.
And other individuals just had on like hats and coats and nothing discernible, correct?
Objection, irrelevant. Everybody had on coats and hats.
Your objection's noted, it's overruled.
So most of the players had their jerseys on with their numbers on the back, but there was also some coaches that were marching with them, and they just had regular jackets and hats that were on when they were walking.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's the Remax group going through, correct, sir?
That is correct.
Are those the 8 units that were most directly impacted by Mr. Brooks' actions on the parade route, sir?
Yep.
I do not recognize that name or consent to being called that.
Your objection's noted, it's overruled.
Yes, they were.
Did you and other members of the Waukesha Police Department attempt to identify all the individuals who were injured as a result of Mr. Brooks' actions on the parade route?
Objection, I do not consent to being called that name.
we know.
Overruled.
No one cares.
Yes, we did.
And about roughly how many people was that?
There are over 60 people that were injured that we identified.
Can you please identify State's Exhibit 15?
This is a map that I put together that identifies the officers that were on the scene, certain locations of interest that people mentioned when they were interviewed. Also identifies the victims and the deceased that died during the parade event.
Is this an accurate summary of your investigation, sir?
Yes, it is.
Move to admit number 15 and permission to publish.
Mr. Brooks, any position? Your objection's noted. The exhibit is received.
What was the last group to be impacted by the defendant's vehicle?
The Catholic Communities of Waukesha.
And have you listed there the names of all the individuals who were injured by the defendant's vehicle related to the Catholic Communities of Waukesha?
Yes, I have.
Overruled.
I don't identify or consent to being called the defendant.
Your
What?
objection's noted.
You are
Was
the
Joan
defendant.
able to travel the length of the parade route?
This captures from the area where the people started being injured. We didn't capture the entire route.
Okay,
This is where the Extreme Dance Club was when they were impacted.
okay.
For the record, that was at 2:34.
Thank you, ma'am. At the 240 mark here, what's this business on the right?
Objection. Just for the record, who were the people off to the right?
Who cares?
You can question the witness during cross-examination, okay?
In this corner where the blankets were, there's 3 kids that were sitting there that were impacted.
Okay.
So in this area, when the vehicle that was hitting and killing all these people came up to the bend in the road, it turned to the left, and Officer Schulten was standing there, and he made the decision to use deadly force to attempt to stop the vehicle.
Okay. And that's this intersection here that we're seeing where the 2 squad cars are parked?
Yes, it is.
This is the area where Officer Skolton was standing when he fired at the defendant's vehicle.
Yes, it is.
All right. Sir, I want to show you another item that's been marked as exhibit. Exhibit 141. May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
You may.
What?
I made a few exceptions to that, sir.
Will I be awarded the same?
No.
Mr. Brooks, we'll take that up later.
Sir, can you please identify number
No.
141?
You are not approaching any witness. Never.
This is a list of everyone that is named victim in this case, which count it refers to, and the group that they are associated with.
Is that a summary of the testimony that you just provided, sir?
Objection. First, are we still looking at the video?
No, we can turn that off. Thank you. So your objection is, to that is granted. Do you have an objection to the question that was asked?
Relevance.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm not gonna publish that, Your Honor, just want it in the record.
Mr. Brooks, any position on that?
Yeah, object. Is that a document?
Your objection is noted, it's overruled, and the court will receive it.
Objection was a question.
Will I be able to view it?
A copy will be provided to you if it's not within the materials previously.
How did you try and stop the car, the Ford Escape?
Well, at first I was a little surprised that the vehicle kept coming at me because I'm in full police uniform, I'm standing in front of it, and it started closing the distance pretty fast. So as the vehicle approached me, I started pounding on the hood.
So you were close enough to pound on the hood of the car?
Yes, I was in the roadway and the distance closed really fast.
Okay, so you pound on the hood.
Correct.
Do you say anything?
I'm yelling stop and pounding on the hood and trying to get the person's attention so they can stop.
What happened?
The vehicle continued going. It like pushed right through me.
Were you struck by the car?
Yes.
How?
The vehicle contacted my body, and as it continued, I pushed down the left front of the vehicle.
Okay. And were you injured?
No.
Okay. Did you see the driver of the car as it raced past you?
Yes, I did.
Did you get a good look?
An excellent look.
Yeah, he was in front of.
Who was driving
He
that
was on the
car,
hood.
sir?
He was just
Darrell Brooks, the defendant.
You're 100%
mad.
sure of that?
1,000.
1000%.
Was there anybody else in the car, sir?
Not that I saw. There's a number of
so
people
mad.
that are on the sides of the roads that were spectators in the parade, and then there's people that were actually marching in the parade that you can see they have red shirts on.
Do you believe it's a true and accurate representation of the events of November 21, 2021?
Absolutely.
And this clip is about 28 seconds long, is that right?
Yes.
Move to admit and permission to publish number 8.
Mr. Brooks, any position on that?
What is the relevancy of
Is that an objection?
it? Yes, Your Honor.
Your objection's noted, it's overruled. Exhibit 8 is received, permission to publish is granted.
So I'm going to play it through once, and we're just going to watch it, and then I'll ask you what we saw, and we can go back if we need to.
Oh, there it is. Ugh, disgusting.
Show us, circle where the jury's supposed to be looking right now. And what are we going to see up there?
You should see me walk from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, slow speed at first and then speeding up towards the end.
You are. In other words, you picked up the pace.
Correct. And then shortly after, you will see the red Ford Escape come down the street here and traverse westbound on Main Street.
You're in a bright fluorescent yellow safety vest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, play, please. Right there, is that you?
Yeah, that is me.
Okay, 12 seconds. Circle yourself, please. We're paused at 12 seconds. Okay.
I cannot see that. My eyes are
Okay,
not
go ahead
that
and play,
good.
please.
But I can see the red SUV going.
There's the
There
red
it
SUV.
is.
Correct.
Okay.
The photo is up.
Okay. Have you seen this photograph before, sir?
Yes, I have.
This is State's Exhibit 120. Do you believe this photograph is a true and accurate representation of the events of November 21, 2021?
Yes, I do.
You've seen this photograph before, sir?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Just tell the jury what it's a picture of.
It's a picture of the Ford Escape that was involved in this incident and Darrell Brooks, the defendant, driving the vehicle.
Okay. Move to admit 120 and permission to publish.
He He did
Your
the one
objection is
to
noted,
Darrell
it's
Brooks, the
overruled.
defendant.
Exhibit 120 is received, permission to publish is granted.
I don't consent to being called that name or defendant.
We don't care.
Your objection's noted.
That's what you are.
Objection for hearsay as well.
It's not hearsay.
Overruled.
You don't know what that means. There you go. There's the goal. There's our
Is
boy.
that what Darrell Brooks looked like as he drove past you just a block or two earlier?
Objection. I do not consent to being called that name. I do not know anyone by that name, nor do I agree to being called that name. And
We
it's
don't-
hearsay.
It's not
It's
hearsay.
not hearsay, your objection's overruled.
It's
You may
first-hand
answer,
experience.
Detective.
That's not
Yes,
what
that's the
hearsay
defendant,
is.
Darrell Brooks, the person that drove past me and didn't stop when I tried to stop the vehicle.
Is that how he looked as he drove past you?
Yes, it is.
I don't have any other questions for this witness at
All
this
right,
time,
here
Your
we
Honor.
go, boys.
Mr. Brooks, I will
Mr.
give you an
Brooks.
opportunity to cross-examine, but that will be Monday morning since it is 4:41. Now 4:42. We've had a long week for the jurors and a couple of long nights. With that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are excused for the weekend. We'll see you Monday morning.
All right.
All right,
They just
jury,
tease
please.
us. I thought that they were gonna have the thing, but the after trial must be a good one. So let's wait for that. They're already prepping up to go.
All right, anything else we need to address before we conclude for the weekend from the state?
You were going to rule later as to Detective Guth and Erica Patterson. So we do not intend to recall these individuals. We would seek to release them from our subpoenas if they are on Mr. Brooks' witness list, which he has due on Monday, and he wants them subpoenaed. We would make arrangements to have them return.
He's already
Wait to see his witness list on Monday.
Yes.
Let's wait to see the witness list on Monday, please. That's your due date. So I expect that will be filed. And then I can take up the issue of releasing individuals from their subpoenas. All right, Mr. Brooks, anything from you at this time?
I'm definitely gonna have the subpoenas. Like I said, I would need to, I guess, confer with how to properly get them done and filed in the right fashion.
Mr. Brooks, I've advised you previously, the state has offered for any witnesses, and the state can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's my understanding you have offered for witnesses that are on the state's witness list, that if Mr. Brooks names them, and absent, I guess, any objection by you for some lawful reason, you would assist in getting those subpoenas to those individuals.
Yes, and he wouldn't necessarily be limited to our list. We've offered, in addition to that, if there are relevant witnesses and it's reasonable to get them served, that is the southeastern Wisconsin area, we will assist in that, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you.
I still hadn't even gone through the entire witness list from the prosecution. It was 30 plus pages.
So
That's
what
a lot
else
of names.
What else you have to do?
I
Read
agree,
them all
Mr.
night.
It was
Brooks, there's a lot of names, but I
pretty
actually
impossible to
extended the
know.
filing deadlines. They all have come and passed, but I, obviously, in light of you representing yourself, I extended that, and have ordered that you file your witness list by Monday. So that's how we will address that. Do you have any other issues at this time?
Yes, I do. The statement of particulars that hasn't been responded to by affidavit.
Already said
The
that
notice of
it's not
special
gonna happen.
appearance hasn't been
I
responded
direct
to.
Not
your
gonna happen.
attention to the Barnaby decision, sir. The court's not gonna be addressing that topic any further.
So what about the subject matter jurisdiction?
Nope.
Sir, that's an argument that has been debunked repeatedly by the courts in the United States of America, all over the place. It is not recognized as any type of issue that a court needs to address. It is summarily denied.
Can you
Next
show
topic.
proof that it has no relevancy, Your Honor?
I direct you to the Barnaby decision, sir.
There you go. That's your proof. Read it.
All right.
Can you show proof of that,
sorry?
Your Honor? Verified?
Give them what?
Can you show a verified affidavit of that?
She just gave you
No,
case law.
all right, Mr. Brooks, the hearing today is concluded. We'll see everyone back here
So
on
you
Monday
got a
at
judicial
8:30
determination
a.m.
that
We
you
are
will
in
not
recess.
answer that question, Your
Court
Honor?
stepping off the bench.
That is
All right, that's it. We made it through day 2. It took like a week for me, but I wanted to just be done with day 2. I mean, this is just the second day. Darrell Brooks is still on his infancy in this whole being a lawyer thing. He's gonna get much worse. It's gonna get much more worse. I don't know if that's the correct way. Tell me in the comments if that's the correct way to say it. But it's gonna get worse. And he is going to be screaming a lot. And it's gonna be yelling a lot. It's gonna be crying more. So be ready for that. We're gonna come back that on Monday. I'll get one tomorrow. So tomorrow the schedule is gonna be another one of these videos, and then on the afternoon is gonna be the 100 subscriber special. Which thank you so much for subscribing. Keep doing it. I'm gonna do a special every 100 subscribers. So keep going at it. Give it a like if you made it this far into the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gonna get good.